Pushing the foot on the gas, puff, puff, pass. Pushing the foot on the gas, puff, puff, pass. Pushing the foot on the gas, puff, puff, pass.
She told me that she said I love you to her boyfriend, and at the time he didn't say it back. And so she was contemplating questioning her relationship with him, and me, like the fucking idiot that I am, told her I liked her.
Ooh, why did you do that, bro? Damn.
And then
Biggest turnoff.
she said that classic fucking line that every fucking character that looks like me goes through in a goddamn movie. She said, I love you, but not like that.
Yeah. Oh, don't be laughing at this dude, but damn, bro, dog. Look, hey, I'm going through it too, man. Maybe that's why I'm laughing, because I've gone through it myself. So it's kind of hilarious, kind of seeing from the outside in. But man, dog, bro. Damn. First of all, it was ill-timed. You talking to her, first of all, she's talking about another man. Her boyfriend at that, who she didn't break up with. She said, I love you. He didn't say it back, and she's still with him. Even she might have been questioning it, but she's still with him, though. She's still with him. She might be questioning it, but she's still with the guy. All right? But at the same time, like, bro, man, that was ill-timed. You trying to tell her, well, I like you. She's not going to take that and be like, oh, I'm just going to break up with him and be with you? No, that's not going to work like that. Zone says, I'm finna go cry to a bitch. Yeah, for real, bro. These modern women do not like that. They don't like that at all. They don't like more problems. Reach James Beach says, it's over. Hey, yeah, it's over. It's over. I'm interested to see what happens next. Because usually when a man expresses his feelings for a woman, it ends their friendship. So let's see what happens.
And that fucking broke me. It really did. Because here I was thinking everything was and I should have kept that to my fucking self. Never should have fucking told her. But she said I could already tell that you liked me. I was just wondering when would you tell me and all that stuff.
Oh man, that's a good red pill for women nature. These because I've been seeing this discourse online about female and male friends or whatever. Women know when you like her, bro. They know that stuff. I got a friend going through that right now. Women know when you like her, but they keep you around as a friend. They're using you as a friend because they like that. They're using you as an emotional tampon. The things they can't tell their boyfriend, they will tell you as an emotional tampon. Every problem they got going on with their boyfriend, they'll tell you, I told him I loved him, but he never told me back. She told it to this guy. She wasn't telling it. She didn't tell it to the boyfriend. She told it to this guy as an emotional tampon. They use you as a therapist. And then you're intaking all her emotions, all her negative energy. She feels better, but on top of the problems you have, she's not going to listen to your problems. All right? Because initially he called her because he was depressed. He was sad that he didn't get an apartment. So he called her for that. And then somehow it went back to her as something trivial is, telling the dude I don't love you. Or telling the dude I love you, and he didn't tell it back. He's homeless. No home to go to. Depressed, down, homeless, nothing going on. But she somehow made it about her. That's why female friends are not good in the first place. But but man, he opened up to this chick. She already knew she liked him, but still was stringing him along, using him as an emotional tampon.
And And I was telling her, I've never had a girlfriend before. I don't know how to deal with these fucking feelings.
Ah,
And
why,
then,
bro? Damn.
and after that, she said, and then, we're just going to continue to be friends. And I said, okay. And here's the thing, I was fine with that. I was perfectly fine with that, you know? And then she said, I'm going to, she says, if him and me break up, I'm not going to let him be the reason to stop us from being friends.
Oh,
So, anyways, life went on.
bro. Oh, bro. Oh, man. And that's a clear sign she gonna stop being friends with this dude. It always happens. Look, it's happened to me. It happened to me. When I opened up to a chick, oh, I like you. I want to be with you. Oh, I want to love you as a friend. I love you, but not that way. A few months down the road, them girls will not talk to you no more because they find it awkward. They find it weird. Hell, it's happening to one of my homeboys right now. We this is chick that we got that adds our friend group. Cool chick, sexy as hell, nice body, cool down to earth. He trying to get with her, or whatever. She had a boyfriend who ain't shit, who wasn't shit. He was taking her out, buying her things and whatnot. He finally opened up to her, and then now she's talking about, oh, I don't know if I could be friends with you because my ex-boyfriend used to say that you only trying to take me out because you like me, you wanted to break up the relationship. And I don't know, it's gonna be weird. I don't know if I want a friend like you right now. Bruh. They know when they like you, and then when you finally brave enough to express your feelings, because they hoping you be a little bitch. All right. They hoping that you be too scared to lose the friendship and not open up your feelings. But when you do, when you do, it's a clear sign for them to run away because they find you unattractive, but you finding her attractive is going to make things awkward. It's going to make things weird for them. Let's continue.
And then what the fuck? Oh, God, I'm such a fucking idiot. I should have turned that light on from the very beginning. Anyways, so life went on. And things were continued as normal. We continued to hang out until one day I picked her up from her job, and then I took her and then I took her back to where she lived with her boyfriend. And I swear to God, not even 5 fucking minutes after I dropped her off, I get this long, 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 gigantic fucking novel of a text message from her that says, it says, I can't be friends with you because you put my relationship in jeopardy.
Yo, what did I tell you, bro? What did I tell you? Even if you decide to stick it out and be friends with her, she will end the relationship. She will end the friendship. When you open up your heart to her and she rejects you, and then you be like, "Oh, we can still be friends. I don't care. We can still be friends." She is still gonna end the friendship because it's gonna be awkward. She's gonna find some type of reason to end the friendship, no matter what. She will use you as an emotional tampon. Look at her. She look at how she waited to after he dropped her off. He picked her up from work. Right? Facts, bro. Yeah, facts. He picked her up from work, dropped her off, and then she said, "I don't want to be friends with you no more." Use this man. Zilla said cold blooded. Exact, bro. Cold blooded. She waited till she got a rise from this dude and then said, "We can't be friends." Boy, I swear these women are cold blooded today. Damn. But it's his own fault, though. As soon as she said, I love you, and not in that way, he should have said, all right, we can't be friends no more then. That's what he should have did. He should have said, all right, man, we just can't be friends no more. I'm attracted to you, you're not attracted to me. This is going to be awkward. I don't want to be your friend no more. He should have did that. But him being a dummy, thinking that maybe one day I might have a chance, being an orbiter, she using this guy for rides, as an emotional tampon, as a therapist. She using this guy. And then as soon as she was done with him, she says, I don't want to be your friend no more. Man, this is a classic red pill stuff right here.
And I was so fucking upset. And I've heard these days that YouTube will block your video if you say the S word now. So that was the second time in my life that I attempted to take my life. And the fucked up part is, oh, come on. Don't tell me I can't even. Sorry, give me a, don't worry. I've got a shirt underneath here. But anyways, so what ended up happening was I was so fucking upset. I went to a dark parking lot where no one could see me, and I had one of those utility knife box package opener things, and I was going to take that fucking thing and just cut myself right there. But I didn't, because I don't know what it is. I don't know, whatever you believe in, whatever you believe in, whether if it was a guardian angel, the universe, the stars, whatever it was. But instead of cutting myself right here, I was like going really quick. It was right about to fucking happen. But instead, I ended up cutting myself right here.
Damn.
God damn it. Zoom in, motherfucker. I don't even know if you can see that, but there are two scars right there. And
that's kind of sad, man, because a lot of dudes go through this. They will, take their own life away because they got rejected by the girl they was really in love with. And there's a lot of look, we have a high, self-deletion rate in men because of this. A lot of men that self-delete is because they got rejected by the woman they loved, or they got married and they got divorced. It had to do with a woman. Let's just say that. It had to do with a woman. And again, a lot of reasons, because men are simple. We just like our simple stuff. But a woman is kind of a big factor to why a lot of men will self-delete. Loneliness, feeling inadequate, depression, that all adds together. There's a lot of men that will self-delete because of that. And look, I'm not excluding myself. I've thought about it. It's been in my brain when I'm not when I feel like I'm not at the level as I should be. But what makes me get past those thoughts is, I got a duty to fulfill. You know what I'm saying? I have work I got to do. I got to push past these feelings and do my work. Unfortunately, as I said this earlier, there's a lot of men that have no dreams and no goals in life. So they will self-delete because they put their all into a woman. And then when that woman leaves, they have nothing anymore. They can't do anything with their life anymore. And then they self-delete. Let's continue.
That is one of, I don't know if you can even see it, but trust me, it's there. Because every time, I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, every time I see that, all it does is fucking remind me of the mistake I made, of me ever even telling her that I had feelings for her. And this is so fucking weird because I didn't even think that this video would be about this, because all I was going to do in this video was talk about just talk about how upset I am that I can't get a girlfriend. And instead, I end up talking about my failure with the only woman that I truly fell in love with. Because now, because I thought, if she doesn't give a fuck about me anymore, and that's true, that is the only time I ever, that's the last time I ever saw her.
Damn. That's rough, buddy.
But, but then, um, she told me that boyfriend was the guy that she um, didn't, but then eventually I found out on Facebook that she has, uh, she's no longer with that guy and she's with someone else. And then I tried, messaging her on Facebook and never got a fucking reply anymore.
Oh
Because
man,
I was the
that's
reason,
rough.
because she said, because it put her relationship in danger. And now she's not even with that guy anymore. And yet, whenever, and so she's not with him anymore. So I thought, and this was about a month ago, I thought, you know, maybe I could try, getting in contact with her again, and nothing. There's nothing. And I feel like such a fucking failure, because I fucking love her. She knows I love her. And yet it feels like there is no closure. Because I did text her one time on Facebook to tell her that I'm not homeless anymore. She said, oh, that's great. I'm happy for you. And I thought, okay, maybe then that would restart things up. But no, that is the last time I ever heard from her.
Of course, she's not gonna deal with you, bruh. Again, you made things awkward when you opened up your feelings to her. Modern women don't like that, yo. As much as they want to say, oh, we want men to be more emotional, they don't like emotional men. They won't date, they won't marry an emotional man. He's going on here crying and going online, and you know what I'm saying, and she made an excuse, or you messing up the relationship. Bro, she's repulsed by you. And then when you told her you like her, like you like her, she was repulsed. Again, she used this guy as an emotional tampon, use him as a therapist, use him for rides, maybe for money. Because I'm pretty sure he probably took her out and paid for dinners and shit like that. But when she was done with him, she threw him away like a used tampon. She threw him away. And then when he's trying to reconnect with her, she feel like she got the leverage. She's like, nah, I don't want to deal with him. But here's the funny part though. As soon as problems go wrong for her, as soon as something go wrong for her with this new guy she has, or she goes through some mental issues or whatever, guess who she's going to call? She's gonna call this simp right here. As soon as she needs to talk to somebody and she needs to open up and I need to talk about what's going on, she gonna call this man right here and just trauma dump on this guy. Just trauma dump.
And you know, if that girl does end up watching this video, I'm sorry, but you never got to hear my side of the goddamn story. You never got to hear how I felt. And
Oh man,
I'm
oh
recording
man.
this.
I don't mean to laugh at this dude because it is sad seeing him like this. But man, dog, man, women don't care about how men feel, man. We gotta get this right here. Women do not care about us. They care about what we can do for them, but they don't care about our feelings, bruh. So we can open up and tell them how we feel till the cows come home. They will not care, and then they will be repulsed by us. On top of that, and then they will kick us out of their lives. It happens all the time. When I was a blue pill simp, it happened to me all the time, bro. And I've given my story a few times, but I'll give the gist of it. When I got red pilled, I was dealing with two girls. One girl I was smashing, I was dogging her out. The other girl I was in love with, we weren't smashing. I told her how I felt. She played me. The chick I opened up to, she played me. She used me for her purposes, and then when she was done with me, she dipped and never talked to me again. The other chick, um, I was smashing. I was smashing for a little while. She was getting on my nerves. She was shit testing me. So I said, I gotta drop this chick and dip. And then I was like, I'm taking the red pill. Because at the time I was watching like Coach Greg Adams and stuff like that. But at that time I was kind of like, they telling some truths, but I'm not with it all the way. And then I got red pilled because of that situation. But it happens all the time to men who are quote unquote nice guys who were told that you got to be friends with your chick before you get with her, or you're best friends. You were best friends before we got married, and all that Disneyfied story. They listen to that and then think that's true, and then when it doesn't happen the way they think it does, this is when they come up online and they make videos like this. Or this is when they take the red pill and then they start watching videos like mine or Mr. Goodbread or okay, let's talk about it.
This video I'm gonna put on fucking YouTube because I'm so fucking lonely. I've got two best friends in my life, but the thing with them is because I don't get to see them whenever I want. you know is how fucked up is it that I've got a best friend? I've got two best friends, Keanu and Mo. Love them both like they're my own brothers. And yet, why do I still feel so fucking lonely? It makes no goddamn sense.
Cause you ain't got no girl, bruh. You ain't got no girl. You ain't got no girl to smash. Look, and I got best friends too. But you're gonna still feel lonely because at the end of the day, they got their own lives to live. You're not living with them. You don't get to see them all the time. And then on top of that, you're not gay, so you're not smashing your friends. Unless they female. But when you come home, you want somebody to decompress with. You want a girl to come home and you sit next to and you turn on the television and then you watch Wheel of Fortune and then you talk about your day. This is what this guy wants right here. But unfortunately, it don't work like that. And even if you got tons of friends, and even if you know a lot of people, if you don't got no girl to come home to, you're gonna feel lonely. Let's continue.
I think maybe it's because I don't have a fucking social life. I don't know. And it's so fucked up because I hate that every single time I make a goddamn video, you're only seeing me when I'm fucking emotional or when I'm depressed. Because I'm not like this all the goddamn time, but it's like I told myself I can't concentrate on fucking YouTube because my life is such a fucking mess. I cannot spend time or energy doing that because my credit is so fucking bad. It's in the goddamn 400s.
And again, this is what he proved me right. This is what I was saying before. He's so damn emotional that he can't focus, he can't get past it and do the work. So instead of him growing his income and putting on YouTube videos, putting out YouTube videos, working on YouTube videos. He's depressed. He can't get his girl. And then, yes, the girl that he's talking about, she's seen your depressive side before you get on this and do your YouTube videos. She's seen your depressive side. Again, women are repulsed by that. When you're constantly and I'm talking about from myself as well. So I'm learning my lesson, unfortunately. But when you're constantly going to her and talking about, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling depressed, it don't matter if she call you up and be like, let's talk about how you feeling. It don't even matter if she calls you up and talking about, let's talk about how you feeling. But when you constantly talking negative, when you constantly say you're depressed, you constantly say you're sad, you constantly say your life is messed up, hoping that just her warm embrace, her empathy is going to make you feel better, it's not going to happen. Again, you're trauma dumping on her. Women don't like all the extra burden of a man's problem. They don't have the same emotional emotional capacity to take our problems in. Which is crazy because they're supposed to be the more empathetic ones. They don't have that. So when you trauma dump on a woman, she's just going to feel bogged down. She's going to feel like this is too much going on. I can't deal with this. And they're going to run away. Zone TV says he's deficient with himself, which is why he's lonely. Exactly. Bro, you are so right, bro. Because what men have to realize is you got to be happy being alone, man. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread. I love how Mr. Goodbread be promoting MGTOW, even though he got a girl and he got kids and everything like that. He promotes MGTOW. You got to be happy with you being alone. You got to be happy with being by yourself. Because if you're not happy being by yourself, how are you going to be happy with a girl, bro? I mean, he had a girl that he thought he was in love with, but he still was depressed and still was sad and everything like that. He was still sad and everything. And look, he got a long way to go to get up there. This was a year ago, so hopefully things have changed in a year. But his life is so messed up, he's letting him affect his work. And without him showing leadership qualities, the woman that he's trying to talk to ran away. And unfortunately, it makes him more sadder. It makes him more depressed. Look, again, I deal with quote unquote depression. I've dealt with depression all my life since I was a child. And I get how he's feeling. Because sometimes I'd be like, damn, I ain't nothing. But then I'm gonna move past. Okay, I gotta do this YouTube video. I gotta do this live stream. I gotta get on Twitch. I gotta try and grow my income. Try to do my business. I gotta get up and go to work. I can't just sit at home and act like and be sad and cry and things are going to change. No, you got to get up and do some work. And then it took me a while to realize, I actually enjoy my loneliness. You know what I'm saying? When I had a female friend, the chick I was telling y'all about earlier, the female friend that I opened up to, she was very annoying. I ain't gonna hold you on that. There was times where I actually got mad at her because she would take me out of my comfort zone, where I'm chilling, I gotta do some work, and they'd be like, "Oh, I need to hang out. We gotta talk about something." Oh, okay. Being a simp, okay. Then she take me out of my crib. We go someplace to talk, and she talk about something that's benign, something that she could have talked me over the phone with. But I'm over here wasting my time, my energy, my attention, my money, just because this chick wants to talk, just because I didn't want to feel lonely, just because I wanted her to be my girl. And I'm losing me progressing. I'm losing progression because I want to spend time with this chick and talk to her about feelings and stuff. And unfortunately, us modern men, we don't focus on excelling. We focus on cruising by, and then we think that at the end of the day, we're gonna get ourselves a wife, or we got ourselves a girl that we're in love with, and then we think that one day, if we just hang around her, she's gonna see me for the man I'm supposed to be, and then she's gonna fall in love with me, even though she's dealing with a bad dude who's probably has 2 baby moms. He's smashing both of them, and she's still with him. And unfortunately, men are not happy about their loneliness. And they will do anything to be with a woman. including taking another man's life. And it's sad to see this man almost took his own life because he wasn't happy being lonely. He again, while Zone's TV said he's deficient with himself, and that's why he feel lonely.
And that means I have to pay $1,000 a month for this fucking 2014 Chevy Cruze that's not even worth anywhere near this much fucking money. So I'm so preoccupied with doing all of this shit that I can't go back to my old life, back where I used to live, because I live in such a tiny fucking house. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful to not be homeless anymore, but I just get so fucking sick of this. It's like I'm Squidward in that episode Squidville on SpongeBob, where he moves to a town, everything's perfect, and then he gets sick of doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm sick of doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over again. Because all I do is I drive for Uber for, all fucking like 8 or 10 hours minimum, 200 miles minimum every single goddamn day. Then I pick up my 70-year-old aunt at her job, because we're so fucking broke, even though she's going to be 71 years old soon, she still has to fucking work because of all the bullshit that happened in my life that made me homeless, that was out of my goddamn control. And I think that's the whole root cause of it, is fucking major depressive disorder. And these thoughts, they keep running in my head over and over and over and over and over again. And I can't do anything about it because I got fucking no one to, I've got Keon, I've got Mo to talk to, but that's the thing, is that sometimes, like right when it's stuck here, it's stuck in my brain. I'm in between passengers. I just have to press the go offline button on Uber and start recording all my thoughts here to this camera, to this audience, because it makes me feel like I'm gonna fucking explode if I don't get all the shit that's stuck in here and I just let it all out into a fucking camera.
And I get what he's trying to say, man. He don't want to put more burden onto his friends. Uh he did try to self-delete. He don't want his friends to worry about him. Look, I'm the same way. When I be depressed and sad or whatever, I don't want to talk to my friends about what's going on. I don't want to put my problems on them because they got their own problems. They got their own lives they got to deal with. And I get it. But man, if you're really going through this, and if it's that bad to the point where you can't do no work and you try to take yourself out, bro, you have to talk to your homies, bro. You have to talk to your friends because your friends will be there for you, bro. They will be there for you no matter what. And on top of that, they are going through the same things that you are, so they can help you, give you advice. Unfortunately, what men are told is that they think their girlfriends are going to help them through these mental situations. They think their girlfriends is going to help them through their feelings and sort out their feelings. That's not how it go. That's not how it go down. Unfortunately, it does not go down like that. So men get messed up with that terrible advice about how to deal with women. And unfortunately, they come out like this guy right here. But yeah, if you're going through this and you got friends, bro, talk to your homies, man. Will help you get through your problems. They will help you get through your problems.
And and I'm fucking sorry if this video depresses the shit out of you, but hey, welcome to my fucking world. I don't even know what the title of this fucking video is gonna be, but I went through a whole gamut of everything. Talked about how I hate that I can't get a girlfriend, and then ended up talking about how the closest person I've met that could have been my girlfriend, I ended up, attempting to take my own life for. See, it's all still right there, right there. There's two lines right fucking there. And it's a reminder, seeing those scars in my arm, it's a reminder to never do something that fucking stupid ever again. But at the time, I couldn't help it because I was so fucking sad. I didn't know what else to do. So if you've been wondering how come I don't make videos all the time, That's a little bit more information about how fucked up my brain is. So, I don't know what to call this video. I'll come up with some kind of title, but right now I can't think of one. Now my aunt's gonna wonder how come I haven't picked her up yet. But anyway.
Honestly, I think it might be I think this might be the end of the video. So you funny, bro. I think this might be the end of this video. But yeah, man, that was a great little breakdown right here. Because I'll tell you honestly myself, personally, when I think back to all the relationships I've been in, I've never really had a full long girlfriend like that. At least I don't think so. I've only had flings. I've only just smashed chicks. The most I've really dealt with a chick is like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I picked up women or whatever, but I've never really had a girlfriend or a relationship or a long term or whatever. At this point, I'm not even a good. I don't even know how to be a good boyfriend at this point. I might as well give it up, honestly. But with that being said, he kind of just show what the problem with modern men is. Well, actually, let's go back to him real quick because he's also his looks as well. Again, I talk his looks, but look at him, man. Scruffy looking, no unkempt, hair bad. You know, he's a nerd. Look, I'm a nerd too, but sometimes you gotta know when to shut that shit off, bro. Until you find until the girl's like cool with you rocking with it and being out there, they like Marvel and all that type of stuff. You're gonna have to chill with being the nerd. Like when you talk about SpongeBob, bro, come on, man. I know what episode you're talking about, but I ain't gonna sit on here and talk to y'all about SpongeBob. Yo, I'm not gonna do that. If anything, I'm gonna talk about anime. Like I've talked about anime before, but SpongeBob, bro, come on, man. That's gonna repulse women. Like you gotta have some type of, as a man, you gotta have some type of leadership qualities about yourself. And when you acting timid, when you acting shy, when you're scared to really approach, when you're afraid to lose someone, bro, you're never gonna get where you want to go to. And I'm sorry for this, man. I'm actually gonna subscribe to his YouTube page just so I can keep up with him to see how he does. I'm actually gonna subscribe. I'm subscribing to that right now to see how he does and see how he does in later videos. Because this is actually a sad case. But unfortunately, this is what a lot of men go through, especially a lot of modern men, bro. A lot of modern men, they think that having the whole goal is having a wife and kids, and they don't think past that. They don't have other goals and dreams. They don't try to become a quote unquote high value man. They don't try to be, and then they think like a Disney movie. They think that they can just cruise through life. I can be a good man. I treat her like a human being, and all those other guys that treat her like crap, they're not going to have her from the end of the day. But then they still smashing. And what are you doing? You're over there holding her hand while she's crying. She's crying to you. You get nothing. She's telling you all her problems. She giving you her whole life story. And what do you get out of that? All you get is her emotional abuse, her emotional problems. While she's still smashing old dude that she said she loved him, but he didn't love her back. And unfortunately, guys like this, modern men like this, because we become weaker, our testosterone has become lower. Guys like this, modern men like this, they're never going to attract a woman. 27 a virgin. Look, I'm not the most handsomest dude. I don't really get women like that. But by the time I hit 27, bro, I already smashed a bunch of women, bro. I already got some, you know what I'm saying? I already got some, bro. By the time I hit 27. Like I said, I didn't even get no play till I was in my early 20s. But this guy's 27. He still hasn't learned the game yet. He hasn't dealt with a lot of women to learn the game yet, unfortunately. And hopefully he done changed in a year, because this video I played was a year ago. But unfortunately, It doesn't look like he didn't change much. It doesn't look like he didn't change much. All right, guys, we're gonna end the stream here. I was trying to make it short, but man, it was a pretty crazy breakdown.